We have so much work to do. Every season I change up my Animal Crossing island quite a bit to match the seasonal vibes of it all. And fall, okay? Fall is happening. It's here right now. I am recording this on November 1st, and I would like for this to be done before December 1st. And you might think, well, a month is a very long time. It is not long enough for an Animal Crossing island, I will tell you that much. So far, we've done some really amazing projects on the island and really brought out the Christian girl autumn in all of us. The Halloween vibes, like I love it. But I think it is time to get serious. I'd love to show you everything that we have going on so far and get to work on some projects that have been haunting me. Before we get into it, I would love to gush about today's sponsor, Liquid IV. I love indulging in drinks like coffee, soda, alcohol, 3 drinks that are notorious for dehydrating your body. And don't get me wrong, I drink a lot of water, but incorporating Liquid IV into my daily routine has been a total game changer. Liquid IV is an electrolyte drink mix that delivers hydration to your bloodstream 2 times faster than water alone. I love Liquid IV before the gym, after the gym, you name it. My boyfriend and I go through these things like hot cakes. He has a very physically active job on film and commercial sets, and he brings them to work with him for an extra boost of hydration. They actually have these on set a lot, apparently, which is great for me so that he doesn't steal all of them from the house. Some of my all-time favorite Liquid IV flavors are strawberry, lemon lime, and the new Concord Grape Hydration Multiplier they just sent over is pretty great too. If you haven't checked out Liquid IV and wanted to try these hydration multiplier flavors, click the link down below or use my code LISS for 20% off of your purchase and free shipping. Thank you so much to Liquid IV for sponsoring this video. Now let's hop back into it. Quite a bit of my island has had its fall makeover. We sister snapped with this orchard here. It looks really good. But then, you know, as you're walking around, you're like, okay, super sick. Why is there a coconut tree here? That does not seem very fall of you. And to that, I say, I totally agree. I just haven't gotten around to a lot of the small little sections. I've mostly been working on them during stream. Make sure you come and hang out with us during stream, twitch.tv/LISS. We do tons of stuff over there, but I am doing like these small little flower changes and tinier areas over there. Okay, we have this giant flower field situation. We gotta follow her up, baby. That's our first big project today, which is mostly tedious just because I gotta like dig everything up, get rid of it, and get the new flowers in. But truthfully, I've been putting it off way too long. And since it is one of the largest areas of my island, I might as well just get it out of the way. You know what I mean? I've also been lovingly dubbing this my flamingo flower field due to all of the amazing flamingos that have migrated here. But it is time for them to get out and replace them with some of the mushroom items. It's going to be lovely. I'm so excited. Along with the areas that we've done in other videos, I also did this on stream. The coloring looks a little bit better during the actual time that I want to set my dream address to, which is the maple tree season. It's so lovely. The grass is definitely not as green. The trees are all red and gorgeous. It's awesome. And this all looks great, but you'll see down here, oh, all these flowers need to be changed. It's yet another thing to add to my list of small projects that aren't big enough to do on videos. I'd love to show you an area that I actually haven't shown on my YouTube channel yet. It is a beautiful little fall market. Well, there's not really a lot fall about it. We have a bookstore, and then coming down, an antique shop, as well as a little music shop, and at the very bottom here is sort of this farmer's market. Now, I really like this, don't get me wrong, but like, I don't know. Is it my island? Does this match my vibes? I don't know. I'm feeling a little bit conflicted about it because it's almost too cluttery and not really my style. You know, I've been going through it the last couple weeks. Okay, I've been having a hard time mentally. And so I feel like this was me in like a totally different state of mind designing this section. So it just doesn't feel right. If there's any advice that you can give me, things that I can change about this, yours, please let me know. I think that it's just, there's something off about it and I really can't tell. So I'd love to hear your opinions, but for now I'm gonna ignore it and pretend like it doesn't exist. The other area that I would love to get to today is my drive-in movie theater. You might be like, what the heck are you talking about? This looks like a food truck parking lot. And to that I would say you're totally right. I would like for this to be a drive-in movie theater. So we gotta make that happen. I think it would be so cute and relatively easy because I can keep a lot of this stuff, just take it to Harv's and recolor, which shouldn't take me very long at all. And I love that section how it is right now, but like I'm really craving some change. We've also changed a bunch of colors on other areas too, similar to how we're gonna do the drive-in movie theater. Like this park was just all summery colors. Now it's a little bit more fall, which is something that I love about having a seasonal island. I don't feel pressured to change every single aspect of it. I'm just changing what I want and like doing recolors on a bunch of different items. It's awesome. It takes the pressure off quite a bit. However, the pressure is still there. It is on. So we need to get to work. Wow, I'm actually noticing that there's a lot of similar flower colors here to what I have picked out already, which is super freaking cool because that means I don't have to dig every single little thing up. And I love that for me. Halloween was yesterday. I hope you guys all had a really good Halloween. I kind of did. My boyfriend and I dressed up as Wario and Waluigi. And we actually did not dress up on the actual Halloween night. We ended up just staying in. We had maybe 10 trick-or-treaters come to our place. It was sort of sad. But we did wear our costumes on Friday when we went to the state fair, which was just so lovely. I love going there. So I at least got to wear my costume for a little bit. I also had planned out this elf costume to wear on Saturday to another thing, but I ended up being too depressed to go, so I did not go to that. You know, it just happens. Sometimes I was like really not wanting to go anywhere, and so I had to bail out on plans. I felt real bad. I mostly felt bad because I couldn't wear my little elf costume, but hey, there's always next year, right? I'm really curious to know, what kind of fall builds are you guys doing on your islands? Is anybody else doing like a fall seasonal thing? Like, I'm very curious. My favorite seasons to decorate for are probably spring because of cherry blossom season, and then fall. And then if I had to actually give a definitive ranking, it would be summer and then winter. I don't really love the winter. I don't know what it is. You know, I hate winter and ice in any video game ever, not just Animal Crossing. I am a winter hater, also a desert hater in every video game ever. I don't know what that says about me. It's already looking super good, even just without all of the summery flowers. Don't get me wrong, that was a moment, but it's time to put them to bed. I'm also throwing away all of my flowers. I hope that you're not mad at me for that. I hate to say it, you guys, but I am filthy stinking rich in Animal Crossing. I know, I am bragging right now, but I think it's just important for me to get it out there and to let you know, selling my flowers, waste of my time. You know, it's not easy being the 1%. Billionaires have it tough too. Looking good, gamers. Gotta get rid of the flamingos and switch them all out for my beautiful, gorgeous Mario mushrooms. Sorry guys, I'm a Mario mushroom kind of girl, not a regular mushroom kind of girl. Those are cute and everything, but I think the Mario mushrooms have a little bit of a charm to them. So we'll be using those, filling all these up with flowers, and oh yeah, I gotta do something about all these trees. All right, this is a project, let me tell you. Look at all of these little sprouts. It's gonna look really nice when they're all grown in, obviously. I've just got a couple more trees on my roster here, and then I gotta bring out the mushrooms and all of the flowers. Oh my god. Oh boy. Okay, yeah, we're gonna be here all night, baby. My back is aching from carrying this entire island. Another thing before I get too wild with it, my transparent tile. You guys know, LISS the last viewers, LISS pillars. And if you don't know, listen up. A really wonderful Animal Crossing hack is to use a transparent tile on parts of your island where you don't want your weeds to duplicate, your flowers to duplicate, you don't want fossils to spawn, gyroids, all of that funny stuff. Wait a minute. I like to use this transparent tile. I think it's very helpful because I am very obsessive about planning my island. But sometimes when I'm redecorating, I need to know where these tiles are because obviously you can't see them because they are transparent. So I like to fill it in real quick with a color. Now, I have always done red just because it's like there. And then somebody, a very nice and sweet and kind commenter said, why don't you do green so that it's not so distracting for you? And I thought, well, my first thought was, I kind of want to block this person. No. I love when people are like, why don't you do it this way? I am kidding. Don't ever tell me what to do. No, but seriously, I thought it was a really good idea. So shout out to that person who said do green because look, it's not so distracting. The red is just like so in your face. You know what I mean? Like this is so much better. Almost forgot about wheat fields. These puppies are perfect for this project. And I don't really know what to do in place of the tiki torches, so I'm just gonna put street lights. Sorry if you are a hater of my decision making there. To me, it just feels like the safest option. And pumpkins too. Pumpkins, you can't go wrong with them. Should I do a little mini picnic right here? I don't know. I already have a picnic on the other side. That's of course not going anywhere. You know what? Sometimes you just gotta live a little. Yep, okay. We're keeping it. Now there is quite a few items that need to come with me to Harv's Island. So I gotta grab those and then head on over and also figure out this other picnic situation. Not this one right here, the one that's on the other side. I'm honestly thinking like, how do I just keep all of these same flowers for the winter as well? Because I can't do this anymore. I'm done. I'm sick and tired of it. I only have a few things that need to be recolored. And I already just remembered that I forgot one, so that's okay. You know what? We're just gonna keep on keeping on. I'm in sort of a pickle. I don't have that many actual picnic items. Like what I'm trying to say is what I had at the previous picnic site is all I have. So here's my compromise, all right? I don't think you're ready for this. Homework picnic. What do we think? Homework picnic with a latte. It's gonna work. It's gonna be great because that's all I've got for you. Keep in mind that this is not the season that I want to set my dream address to, okay? That is coming later. I'll show you at the end of the video what the entire flower fields and everything looks like in the actual proper season. We have one more thing that I wanted to do today, and that is my drive-in movie theater. So let's skip over there and see what we can make happen. See, this is gonna be so easy. I have to take all of this stuff over, actually. So maybe not as easy as I'm hoping, but I'm gonna take everything over and give it a nice recolor. This all is gonna disappear. Rest in peace, food truck and little table. You know, you had your moment. It was super fun to have you for 2 seasons. However, you are not America's Next Top Model. It's time to do something new and different and fun, and I'm looking forward to it. Let's see what we can do. It's kind of sad to see it all go. Not gonna lie, I was real proud of this one. I don't know how we're gonna do this movie theater thing. To be honest, like I want it to face this way, but then it's kind of hard to like get in here. What are we gonna do? We could have it so that all the fences are together. Fences together in a row. And you come in through here. How about that? Wow. Did we figure it out? We must have. I should probably fix this pathing first. Yeah, okay. Fix pathing. Go to Harv's. Also get a projector screen. I don't have one, but they have that big one that came with the 2.0 update, so naturally we have to use it. I actually did have a projection screen. I totally lied. But this one is huge and it turns on and it works. So that is going to be the centerpiece of our drive-in theater, baby. Now I think it's time for us to go to Harv's Island and change the color of some items that we have and see if there's any room for anything else there. I'm thinking like, do we need to do concessions or am I too lazy to figure out how to do that? Maybe if I have a popcorn stand, I'll bring it. Oh guys, bad news. I don't think I have one. Oh, just like super big bummer. There's a cotton candy stall. I'll take that with me. All right. But that's it. I swear to God, every time I see Cornimer, it's like a fucking jump scare. Like, I'm so sorry. I know he's a beloved character of the Animal Crossing franchise, but like, oh my God, he's like literally horrifying. I'm sorry. You know what? I forgot a bunch of stuff too. God damn it. Are you kidding me? I have to go all the way back. I have to make 2 trips. This is horrible. It's the worst day of my life. We are back and better than ever, baby. Mostly a lot of stuff just needs to go back to where it was. But I want to see if we can add a little bit of pizzazz to our drive-in concept here. All these cars look so cute. I might go with a black one here instead. Oh, looking great. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna have 3 cars. That works. I'm not really sure about the luxury car. Here, maybe if I put it on one side. Yeah. I don't know. This is way too particular for me to actually care about right now. We have way more pressing issues. I also wish I just had a popcorn stand. And if I really was dedicated, I would go get one. But I'm not. I think this looks good. But are you ready to see the final result? I don't think you're ready, but I'm gonna show it to you anyways. 3, 2, 1, go. The colors came together so perfectly, especially with the different colored grass. Maple tree season rocks. It's saving this whole island. The drive-in, of course, I kept it nice and simple too. It doesn't need to be anything flashy or crazy, like most of my island is flashy and crazy. We need to tone it down sometimes. I wanted my message to get across. Drive-in movie theater. Have fun. Run around. Because you can do that. There's not too much shit. Love to see it. If there's anything that you would change about any of these builds, I want to hear you down below. I always love input and advice. I promise, even though I joked about it earlier, I promise I love it. People in the comments always get me to think about things a different way, or maybe they would have done it different, and it's just, you know, it's nice to know. And I like it, okay? I promise. If you want to see us work on the island more, we are on Twitch, twitch.tv/LISS. My other socials like Instagram and Twitter are down below as well. If you liked this video, you would definitely love the video where I did a corn maze and I did a little pumpkin carving area. Super cute stuff. Go watch that next, and I will see you in the next one.